This woman squats at people's doors every day, stealing packages that were just delivered. Then she sits in her car, tearing them open one by one, like opening mystery boxes, counting her loot. One day, she targeted a wealthy home. The delivery guy had just dropped a package and left. She got out of her car and sneaked over. Seeing no one around, she picked up the package and walked off. But then, an accident. While running away, she face-planted hard. She quickly called 911.
You gotta help me. I can't move. I fell. I think I broke my hip.
What's your location, ma'am?
Hancock Park. 2312 Woodland. Hurts so bad. Please just tell me someone's on the way.
Rescuers arrived fast to check her injuries. She only wanted to get to the hospital. While they were fixing her leg, a police car stopped right in front of them. The woman panicked, yelling to leave, not even wanting to go to the hospital anymore.
This must have fallen out of her pocket. Who called you?
One of the neighbors.
The officer walked up, looked at her ID, realized she was the package thief he'd been after for days. The woman panicked and admitted she didn't even like stealing. She just loved opening packages, enjoying the thrill of the unknown. Turns out, opening packages really can be addictive, and opening someone else's even more so.
Damn it.
Oh God. Oh no. I can't move.
Lucky for him, he had the habit of pooping with his phone, so he told Siri, "Call 911. Soon, firefighters broke down the door. A wave of soul-crushing smell hit them instantly. The paramedics helped him up, wrapped him in a blanket to cover him, then flushed the toilet. Finally, the smell eased.
And then you keep it raised as long as you can after I let it go, okay?
Okay. Oh God, what's happening to me?
I'm gonna test your nerve response. Do you feel any pressure?
So much pressure. I just want to get fit like everybody else, but I never thought it would kill me.
No, like pressure from my touch.
Oh, yeah, I can feel that.
The captain asked if he'd been working out a lot lately. Turns out, he used to be a total couch potato. But lately, he'd been bombarded by fitness ads everywhere. On TV, on his phone, billboards, taxis. Even when picking up his mail, he caved, bought the product, started training at home full of confidence. But he overdid it. He cranked out 500 sit-ups in one go. And there it was, the cause, overexercising. Luckily, the symptoms were only temporary. Seems like workouts should be taken step by step. But the real question is, who wiped his butt in the end?
Oh God!
What is it?
There's a boy under the ice!
A boy?
Under the frozen surface of the lake, there's a little boy.
Call 911!
Not long ago, he watched other kids having fun outside in the snow and felt jealous. But because he had asthma, his mom wouldn't let him go out. So he snuck out, playing alone on the frozen lake. Suddenly, his asthma kicked in. He couldn't breathe, couldn't call for help. And worst of all, the ice suddenly cracked. Someone finally spotted him and called 911. Soon, rescuers arrived. The ice could break any second, so he crawled forward. He smashed at the ice, trying to pull the boy out, but the surface broke again. Luckily, teammates on the shore pulled both him and the boy back up, but then the ambulance slid down the slope by the road. They had to use a passerby's car to keep rescuing the boy. His heart had already stopped. The boy's will to live was unbelievably strong. His heart started beating again. He woke up. I mean, isn't that a bit too tough? How is he still alive? What dangers come with trimming trees? The chainsaw got stuck right on his neck. The man arrogantly thought he could finish the job alone. He saw his coworker as dead weight that would only slow him down. His coworker warned him, this job needs 2 people to do it safely. As the man walked away, the coworker sighed and told him to be careful. But soon after, the emergency center got a call.
911, what's your emergency? Hello, this is 911. Is anyone there? Hello, I can hear you.
No one spoke, just constant button pressing. They quickly traced the phone's location. Firefighters rushed to the orchard and found the man under a tree.
Got a visual!
Oh God.
The chainsaw was stuck on his neck. The new recruit froze at the sight. They secured him, unscrewed the bolts, and removed the chainsaw blade. The rookie was on the ground, throwing up nonstop. The man was loaded into the fire truck just as his coworker arrived. Hearing that the man was stable, he finally felt some relief, but also deep regret for splitting up. A truck is hanging in midair, about to fall, but the firefighter who came to rescue is moving super slowly. She's even smiling and chatting with her fans.
Keep calm, carry on, and feel free to like me on Insta. Anyways, going down.
She not the coolest?
We got the winch up, stay light, stay sharp. If that truck starts to go, kick out. No hero stuff.
Kind of in the job description, no?
Good, good. All right, slow and steady. Nice and light.
The heavy truck is held up by just one chain. The woman in the passenger seat is freed after her seatbelt is cut. But the man in the driver's seat isn't so lucky. He's stuck by the steering wheel. They need to take it apart to get him out. The man inside dies instantly. She feels extremely heavy inside. She barely managed to adjust and walk out of that shadow. But then she found netizens had torn her apart online. Turns out the woman they rescued posted a video claiming her husband's death wasn't an accident. It was because the firefighter deliberately delayed the rescue, using precious rescue time to chat with her fans.
Keep calm, carry on, and feel free to like me on Insta. Anyways, going down.
Firefox, you should be ashamed of yourself. You care more about life than people's lives.
She was just chatting with her fans while her teammate was setting up the rescue gear, but that was twisted into delaying the rescue on purpose. Yet netizens still kept attacking her online. Soon, her real life was affected. She was kicked out of her competition, and the internet was full of malicious edits of her. Reading all those hateful comments, she started to doubt herself, wondering if she was even fit to be a firefighter. But she still wanted to explain face-to-face to the victim. When they arrived, there was no response from inside.
She just posted this like 10 minutes ago.
I'm so sorry, you guys. I'll miss all of you, but I'll miss Brady more. That sounds like goodbye.
Yeah.
Both of them felt something was wrong. They broke in, found the woman in the bathroom. They couldn't stop the bleeding from her arm, so they quickly called 911. The operator told them to wrap the arm tightly with plastic wrap to put pressure on the wound. Only then did the bleeding slow down, but the woman still lost too much blood and stopped breathing. They immediately started CPR. Finally, she woke up.
That's it, girl, come back!
Hey, we got a pulse. It's weak, but it's there.
We'll take it from here, guys.
Start a line. Run it wide open.
She gonna make it?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, thank God.
Thank Firefox, more like.
So, what do you think? If a firefighter looks relaxed and chats with fans during a rescue, is that right or wrong?